Hey there, everyone. So, I wanted to break down the article from Forbes for you so you can have some context as to what many business owners are affected by when it comes to startups, when it comes to solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, and small business owners, whether it's you and a spouse or a family business or whatnot. These are some of the things that people find as hiccups. And the first one is understanding sales and marketing. Normally, when you come into starting a business, your goal is I'm an expert at this. I'm a skilled person at X, Y, and Z craft or X, Y, and Z software. And now you find yourself in the middle of being a business person, an accountant, a financial advisor, a babysitter for all of the adults on your team, or all these other things that tend to take up time. And one of those things is sales and marketing. You know how to do pottery, or you're a photographer, or you're a journalist, or you are a tutor or a teacher. You don't really have the capabilities of sales and marketing, lead generation, and how to do good copy, and where do I even go to market, and oh my goodness, I have to do Google ads, Instagram ads, Meta ads, Facebook ads if I really want to drive traffic quickly. How much money am I going to have to put into this? Then all of these things start to snowball, right? So this one here, this is what kind of got me in this article where it says, over 2 decades ago, during my initial foray into entrepreneurship, I found myself in my new office contemplating a fundamental challenge. I was confident in my sales skills, but unsure how to generate leads or market my business effectively. So, that is one of the huge bottlenecks that solopreneurs and small business owners find themselves in. Now, the other thing is inadequate preparation because you are excited, you have this expert skill in whatever your expert skill is, and you're ready to run with it. This is awesome. People are buying my stuff, they're buying my art, they're setting up photo sessions, or I'm a barber and people are coming into the shop. But then you have inadequate preparation because for some of the things that even I've been through, they teach you the skill, but they don't teach you how to have a business, right? So then you're trying to figure out how to have a business. And that's from my undergrad, college degrees. Like they teach you great, awesome things, but when it's time to get out into the marketplace, I'm not even sure they teach you how to be an employee, but they sure as heck don't teach you how to have a business. So like financial preparedness, it's crucial on how to do that, especially with entrepreneurs, how not to mix money. Like you have to have business money, you have to have operating money, you have to have 401k money, you have to have tax money. Like you have to know how to split your monies up, right? A lot of people don't have that preparation, and then they end up in these bottleneck situations where things don't always end up well. So insufficient effort. This one is one that has been seen over the test of time. And there's a great analogy here that they break down. But basically, what it's saying is you have to be ready for the long haul. It's probably going to be tough. It's probably going to make you want to quit sometimes, but you have to be in for the long haul. You have to understand that in order to get to success, there's a lot of no's, there's a lot of hurdles, there's a lot of obstacles that just may come your way. Now, it may not be for you like that if you have a trust fund that you are inheriting, or if you have someone that's going to give you, like Donald Trump. I think his dad gave him his first $1 million to start a business back in the 70s, I think. Like, if that's who you are, then you may not have that initial hump of how am I going to pay for marketing ads? How am I going to pay for, my first two employees? Because I can't do it all by myself. I'm a mom with kids, and I don't have a spouse. Like I need help. If you have that initial funding resource, it can cut out some of this, oh, I don't want to do it, the effort is too hard, because then you have a team, you have help. But if you don't, and this is on you, and you have to be the janitor, you have to be the receptionist, you have to be the customer service, you got to be the implementer of whatever the skill is or whatever the service is, or whoever is making the product. If you have to wear all of those hats, understand that at least 12 months of you grinding and getting over the hurdles. And just when you think you want to quit, don't quit. Just when you think it's too hard, I can't take it, keep going. Because that's typically the point where your success and breakthrough are coming. And this here says that throughout my entrepreneurial journey, I have founded more than 30 companies. Among these, 2 were exceptionally successful. 6 were quite successful. and the others were either failures or they never fully launched. Okay, let's get on that never fully launched portion. A lot of people never fully launch their business because, just like we're seeing with AI, they get so excited about all the tools. And that's one reason why I put in the opening pinned message at the top of this group, please don't link with a bunch of, just stuff, whether it's a business, whether it's a conference, whether it's an app, anything. It's overwhelming to the solopreneur, entrepreneur, small business owner who's already overwhelmed. Whether you think so or not, a lot of times when we get so much information in the information age, it becomes too much. You cannot tell me at the dawn of time when people and humans were created, we were created in order to have information overload. Here's more stuff. Here's Instagram. Check this out. Here's Facebook. Here's TikTok. Here's YouTube. Those things weren't thought of at that time. Have we evolved and we're able to handle certain things? Yes. But are people failing because they're so involved in all the things? Yes. Are people still told by very successful business owners, focus on one thing, master it, and catapult forward into other things thereafter? Yes. That's because all of the noise of all of the overwhelm is too much. So in order to have successful effort, in order to not just be at pre-launch phase, but actually launching, you have to silence the noise, find out what your expert master thing, service, product is, and launch it and go for it full throttle, staying focused, okay? So lack of knowledge here. So it says the common reason for the failure of small businesses is a lack of knowledge. Intelligence and eagerness to learn are essential traits for entrepreneurs. Understanding digital marketing, online sales channels, or the latest industry regulations can give a small business a competitive edge. Those are some things that we'll dive into here in this group because you've let me know that problem solving for your small business is the number one thing that is keeping you up at night. I want to be able to alleviate that concern and worry. So stay in here, stay tuned, get some knowledge, implement the knowledge. Let's grow together, okay? All right, I'm here for you. I'm here with you, and we're going to be all right.